Good morning, my wonderful students. How are you doing today? My name is Mrs. Omidiji. I'll be teaching you business studies again. Last week, when we treated the last topic, we treated erasing techniques. A quick reminder of what erasing technique means. Erasing techniques are the ways by which we click errors that we make in the process of typing. And the types of erasing techniques that we are talking about can include the use of Tipex, we can use rubber eraser, and at the same time, we can use the paper correction paper. This week, we'll be talking about the topic speed and speed development and accuracy skill. Speed development and accuracy skill. And at the end of the lesson, the student should be able to know about the key factors about practicing the alphabetic sentence skill. Then you improve on your way of typing, and you will time yourself to know how fast you can be when it comes to typing the manuscript that you have been given. Then you as well ensure that you did not make mistakes or in typing. The next one that we are going to look at includes the behavioral objectives, which is you demonstrate how improved are you in the skills that you have done. Now, there are some types of the skills that you can do in the course of learning today's topic. It includes the 4-row keys, which includes number 1, home row keys. The second one is upper row keys. The third one is bottom row keys. And the fifth one is the functional keys, which is the top row keys. Let's look at the first one. We are talking about the speed development and accuracy. You sincerely need to be used to your computer system. And majorly the keyboard is important for you to be familiar with. When we are talking about today's teaching, we want to look at the way we use our keyboard, what the arrangement done on the keyboard, the name given to it, how you can know them, and how you can use them. The first one is home row keys. The home row keys is at the center of the keyboard where you place your finger. If you can see my fingers, it has 10. I have 10 fingers, just like the illustration on the slide that you have been shown now. There are 10 fingers, and we have the left fingers, we have the left hand fingers, and we have the right hand fingers, 5 in of each. Now you place the left fingers on A, followed by S. The next one is D and F. A, S, D, and F. Then you put your thumb, you put it on the space bar. That is the appropriate way of putting your fingers on the home row keys. Then the placement of your right hand fingers will be on J, K, L, and semicolon. And you still rest the thumb finger on the space bar. So put it to mind that your home row keys your home row keys is A, S, D, and F, and J, K, L, and semicolon. I hope you understood that very well. The next one is upper row key. The upper row key, you still go back to the keyboard on your computer system. Look at the upper line of the home row key. You start with the left finger, the last left finger. You place it on Q. The second of the left finger, you place it on W. And the third of the left finger, you place it on E. And the fourth of the left finger, you place it on T. And have your thumb's finger to be rested on the space bar. That would be Q, W, E, R, and T. Then the left finger, that is for the left finger. The right finger, you place it on Y, U, I, O, and P. That is for the upper row keys. Then taking us to the next row keys, which is the bottom row keys. The bottom row keys. The bottom row keys is the one directly below the home row keys. It's directly below the home row keys. It includes Z. You place the smallest finger of your left hand on the Z, the next one on the S, the next one on the C, and the next one on the V. The last one, you place it on B. Then on the right hand, you place the right finger on N, M, dot, that is full stop, slash, and you place it on N, M, comma, full stop, and slash. We have treated 3 row keys now. A quick reminder, we treated home row keys, we treated upper row keys, and we treated bottom row keys. The last but not the least is the top row keys, which is the numbers at the uppermost part layer of the keyboard. The last finger of the left hand will be placed on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. While the right hand will be placed on 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. So if you notice very well, you will discover that placement of fingers can be done really with your fingers. And the first placement has to do with, the smallest finger has to do with number 1, Q, A, and Z. The second finger on the left hand has to do with 2, W, X, and S. The next one is 3, E, D, and C. And the next one is number 4, R, F, and V. And the last one is number 5, T, G, and B. So a quick reminder of what we are to do has to do with going back to what we have treated as learning how to increase our speed in typing. You learn the types of the 4 row keys. The first one is home row keys. You have 2 hands, and on each 2 hands we have 5 fingers on each. So that makes it to be 10 fingers. Placing the 10 fingers on home row key, you place the left finger on A, S, D, and F. You allow your thumb hands to rest on the space bar, And you, on the right hand, you place it on JKL and semicolon, and you allow the next hand to rest on your space bar. Then the upper row key, you place it at the upper line of the home row key, whereby you place it on Q, W, E, R, and T. And for the right hand, you place it on Y, U, I, O, and P. And the next one is the bottom row key, where you place your finger on Z, X, C, V, and B. And you place your right fingers on N, M, comma, full stop, and slash keys. The last but not the least is the top row keys, where you have numbers. You have the left fingers placed on number 1 to 5, and you have the right fingers placed on number 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. So what will now happen is that you always start with the home row keys, where you put your hand on the A, S, D, F, that's your left hand, then J, K, L, and semicolon. As you place your finger on ASDF and JKL and semicolon, then you begin to twist the finger up and down, for you to achieve the typing skill. Excuse me, for you to achieve the typing skill. So when you place your finger on A, that means you use the last finger on A. You can use that last finger to type Q and Z with number 1. Then when you place your finger on S on the home row key, you can use that second finger to type X and normal S, then W and number 2, and so on and so forth. We try and get a manuscript. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Try and get a manuscript to practice with, so that your typing skill can be well developed. We have come to the end of the lesson. Stay safe and remain blessed.